Since this hip hop beef starts with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I see a lot of people talking about the Alkaline Masicka clash, in dancehall. And to be honest, to be fair, that would be a nice clash. That would be a fair clash in dancehall right now. But to me, it's debatable. Because some people are gonna say, well, Masicka don't need to clash Alkaline because Masicka is the biggest thing and the hottest thing. Even though that's so far fetched to me, dancehall, because I've never saw in dancehall where the artist that's leading the genre never be a competitive artist. All right, unless the artist is just an artist that's not competing but just making great music, like a Bob Marley or a Garnick Silk, you know, or a Buju Banton at one time, or Sizzla Kalanji, the Lucianas, them, we could go on and on, right? But in dancehall, we know dancehall to be a competitive sport, and any person or any artist that's leading the genre, right? Saying they're the king, they're the goat, they're the greatest of all time. They're gonna have to compete because just by picking up that title or that name, it's gonna make people wanna compete. It's like if you're the greatest athlete, they're gonna have other athletes on other team that's competing with you that's gonna wanna, outshine you, beat you, whoop your ass, as people would say in certain sport, and all these things. So I don't get since when dancehall become this, and like I said, dancehall is a wide arena, because the name itself speaks volume, dancehall, right? People go to dance, enjoy themselves, have a good time. But one of the good times in dancehall is when artists or artists in the sports used to compete. See? So I did a video before and I said it, this is one of the things people say about TV. You always try to, make your artist seems like he's the biggest thing, You always want your artist then for it's just something that's, like I said, it's a sport in dancehall, you know. Look at Alkaline, yes, my artist. Look at Vado, yes. Look at Jamil at one point when he was the MVP, yes. They all compete, you know what I mean? And that's why people rank them when it comes to certain conversation in dancehall. You know what I mean? Now that the artists they can't go on to making great music and doing whatever they want to do. They just understood that within the genre, for you to go down in the history books in dancehall as the greatest thing or the goat or the king of dancehall and certain things, it comes with a challenge. You know what I mean? And I saw Wiz put out a video today, right? And then I saw Real Issue being a Masicka, YouTube blogger, respond to the video. And I was, I'm watching the videos though, and I'm saying to myself, wow, I've been saying this, over the years. The clash that people want to see in dancehall is a Alkaline versus a Masicka. Why? Because we saw the Vibes Cartel, you know, Alkaline and Vibes Cartel, even though Vibes Cartel was being barred, so people would say it's not a fair fight. We saw Alkaline and Popcorn. People would say Popcorn. Matter of fact, the unruly fans would disagree with Masicka running dancehall right now, and how Masicka is the, whatever. And Popcorn even, well, he tried to prove himself. You know what I mean? So Popcorn still get credit for that. You know what I mean? Then we had the Six, Six the Hot at one point running dancehall. And they did, you feel me? And the Six, they still doing it, well, not the Six entirely, but Squash Chronicle, the artists, they still doing their thing. What happened after the clash? Nothing. It's just the artists, they clash and, they put certain things out there to the dancehall fans them with the fans they want to see, and it's good. It's all good at the end of the day, unless the artists they have personal beef, then they need to trash that out. You understand? But in dancehall, even if you have beef, we want to hear it on music. We want to hear it on wax. You know what I mean? If y'all want to go shoot up each other in the streets or do what y'all want to do with each other, we gonna report on that also, Because I see people saying YouTube bloggers, dancehall YouTube bloggers turn news reporters and all these things. Yeah, because the artists, then when they go on with their fuckery more time, like we saw or we see happen in dancehall, right? So we can't shy away from the fact that some of these dancehall artists is not acting and them are, it's like them not deal with badness, or their names is not affiliated, or they you feel me? But we just try to keep it to the music. But if they want to retaliate otherwise and do other things and do their fuckery, then they're dancehall artists at the end of the day. So we gonna report on it regardless. You know what I mean? But the clash in dancehall, like we see what's happening in hip hop right now with the Drake and Kendrick Lamar, this is something I've been saying. I know people are saying the same thing, like, oh, want to dancehall, or we hear artists forward and say, clash is not good for dancehall because this and because of that. And yeah, we understand that the crime of violence and music influence people to do this and all these things. But to me, I think that's far from what's happening here. You know what I mean? Two artists have issues by proclaiming they run dancehall, they run the game. Because we hear Alkaline echo these things before, right? The man himself, the young lad, boss for every boss, dance for every dan, and all these things. And then other artists is claiming they run the dancehall too. But it's like you're afraid to challenge this artist that's making these bold statements. That don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? That don't make sense to me. And I know the Masicka fans, them are gonna be like, oh, well, we artists is the hottest thing right now because this person say that, and because that person say that, and yes, him run the game because him have the two albums out where where everybody's talking about GOK and 438 or 438, right? But I'm like, yeah, but what song Masicka have out right now that's dominating the place? I mean, we gonna live off of these two albums for how long? I mean, is he not gonna release more singles? Wait, Masicka hang up him gloves after the two albums there? Or I hear it's rumored that he's in the studio working on the next album. So we're not gonna get no more music from Masicka until he released a next album, right? Boy, I tell you people, it's sad, but my artists out here competing and trying to nice up the place, and people trying to say, well, oh, him a look strength now. And this is one of the things I don't get. Because Realist Youth put out this video and he's making some points that is old, where Masicka, was trying to be the artist that he is, right? By disrespecting Alkaline, DeMarco, Conscience, Idonia, Calado, just who else? But now you're up there and you don't have the same energy. You know what I mean? You all of a sudden where you reach and it's like you're comfortable now. Like, you know what I mean? Like what? But you're the greatest artist in dancehall. That don't add up to me. You know what I mean? It don't add up to me, people. And there's no disrespect to Masicka and the genocide fans, them, but it don't add up to me. And if Una go make certain claims that your artist is the biggest and the greatest thing in a dancehall and them running the place and control dancehall right now, where? How? When? Like what? This don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense to me, bro. And right now, to me, I don't know if it's because Masicka signed to that, to that label, that deal that he signed, that he don't want for clash or don't want for do certain things. But since Masicka signed, other than the albums, then we're not getting a whole lot of materials from Masicka. Masicka is not on certain juggling, he's not on certain rotation, he's not, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's what he was talking about, structuring his musical portfolio differently, but we're not getting the Masicka them like we know Masicka for. And it's just the facts. And these genocide fans over here talking about artists looking to strengthen Masicka with help Alkaline career and all this, bullshit or nonsense where they talking. It's like, bro, no wonder your artist is the biggest thing, but we look at what's going on in dancehall right now. All 450, Najee Boy, and all them people who hot out in the street and doing their thing. Nobody saying they hot or they running the place. But y'all gonna size up Masicka right now for say, well, him this and him that. And within the conversation, people are saying, like me, well, if that's the case, why Masicka don't nice up the place? Which king free to go to war or go to battle? Which king? You're not no king, bro. No king is free to go to battle. You know what I mean? And then you have your fans them. Some of them, they know within themselves that they want to see Masicka crush Alkaline and step to Alkaline and, shell down Alkaline career and all of these things. But it's like they know within themselves, it's like them artists afraid. And that's fine. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But just say that. You know what I mean? But don't be out here echoing these things like your artist is the biggest thing and the baddest thing, since sliced bread and, him make dancehall afraid and him this and him that. But when other artists challenge him, like Skeng the other day and all these things, me no know. It's like him badness shrivel down. Me no know. See? And it's not like we pushing badness, I see Popcorn release a song the other day and Popcorn said, gun necessary. You understand? And I agree with him in that song, gun necessary. Popcorn say I'm not push no badness, but gun necessary, because anybody run up, I will get done up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So Popcorn, big up yourself on that note, because but I listened to that song and I was like, yeah, that was it could go necessary. That's the thing. You see it? But boy, I like Masicka need to brave up, man. You know what I mean? It's like when you know if him get rich, and him just feel say, well, boy, I hate that. Him don't even really do it for the culture, cause clashing is a part of the culture. So I don't know if Masicka say, why? Well, it's like I reach, you feel me? I don't want to go against the youth, the Alkaline, cause you don't know Alkaline, the dangerous youth same way, and that you that can cause a blunder to my career in a certain aspect, like what we see what's happening with Kendrick Lamar and Drake right now, being on social media. So Masicka doesn't see the pre to be and say, well, no, sir. Leave that alone. As Billy Man would say, that pass. You feel me? But to the genocide fans, them no disrespect, man. I'm not artist afraid, man. And just like how him did a call Alkaline a coward and say Alkaline afraid, him afraid, man. Now I don't know back then that energy he was pushing, right, for whatever reason. But now we see Alkaline ready up and say, well, yeah, man, since you reach, let's give dancehall fans them, what they've been asking for over the years. And I know Masicka, they in reverse time, reverse gear, him not jug this. You know what I mean? Jug this, people. But anyway, bless up on yourself, leave your thoughts in the comment section, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about this. The video, go look at the video that Wiz or JA Radio, released today, and Realist Youth, released a video replying to Wiz video that he made. But this is something I've been saying in dancehall, the clash culture. Yeah, I know some people, like I said, well, Ray, and all these things, but it is entertaining. It's entertainment. It's a part of entertainment, so you can't really go wrong with that. And the people them love it. See, I'm not gonna tell every artist to clash, or I'm sure not. People don't want to see every artist or certain artist clash, because some people know that that's not their, they're not a part of that genre. They're not a part of this game. You know what I mean? But certain artists, such as like a Masicka and an Alkaline, come on, people. Genocide versus vendetta. I mean, and people saying Masicka is the biggest thing right now in the game, and for the past couple of years, arguably, right? And it's been proven that Alkaline been dominating and doing this thing. So you're telling me these two major artists, people won't want to see a lyrical competition, and we know Alkaline and Masicka is potent enough to give dancehall fans, just that. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see, people. But why? What a shame, though. Look at what's going on in hip hop and on social media right now with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, whoa, Masicka and Alkaline, that would have been the same thing in dancehall right now. You know what I mean? But I guess it's because Hardball TV is saying it and not the other, your favorite YouTube blogger. But it is what it is. Like I said, people, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to hit our notification once you subscribe to the channel. Share the video. And yeah, until then, while good, stay blessed. I will check in with you guys on another one. You see me? Little more.